What is up, everyone? It's Justin Parnell back again with more Cube Draft because there's Cube on Arena. So we're going to jump into a queue and see what we can cook up. But before we get into the games, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep seeing this sweet, sweet content every week. Alright, looks like we got 7 of 8 players. We'll wait on this last one. So the Arena Big Cube event is going on this weekend, so might be a little practicing, might be a little making content. Sometimes those two things are at odds as you want to draft the best deck, but also make the best content. So, I don't know. We'll see. I love a Golos in the Field of the Dead if we can ever get any of that. Okay, so got a couple of decent fixers, Shattered Sanctum, Llanowar Waste, a couple of modal DFC lands, which generally make your deck if you're playing one of those colors. And let's see what else we have. We have a decent counterspell. We have a couple of burn spells. I mean, this pack is actually pretty mediocre. This is a solid, little kind of aggro-y card. I feel like I actually want to go for one of these lands, and I like Shattered Sanctum a little bit more if we end up being in like a control deck. So I don't know. This is a pretty mediocre pack. We're just gonna take the Shattered Sanctum and keep ourselves open. Okay, and wow, I wish one of these two cards was in the last pack because we have the Wandering Emperor and Blade Splicer. Now we're gonna take the Wandering Emperor because this is in my opinion one of the like premier white cards in this entire cube. Although Blade Splicer not far behind it. But what do we want on the way back? Well, unlikely we're going to be doing Invoking of Justice, mainly because it's 4 white pips. Solemn is cute. Blade Splicer would be great if it came back. Obviously, the land would be great. Reckoner Bankbuster would be great. Banishing Slash is fine. Dismiss is cute. I don't know. We're going to take the Wandering Emperor and keep ourselves open.
You're ready to lose.
Okay. So we have Vivian on the Hunt, which is another Planeswalker that I think is okay. It's just okay. We have Restoration of Iganjo, which searches for planes and then gets small things back. We have Counterspell. Counterspell is good. I might pick that. I'm going to go ahead and select this. That kind of, put us in maybe blue-white, and we still have we can splash a little bit of black. Then we have some good lands here. I like Restoration. I think this is actually a very solid card. Is it better than Counterspell? Maybe. Maybe it is better than Counterspell. You know what? Let's not take the double blue card. Let's just take the Restoration and just go about our business. 2 pretty solid white cards. Okay, well, now we have Koma, which this card, if it resolves, you generally win the game. Now, we've drafted 2 white cards, so drafting a 2-color card that's in none of the colors we've touched so far can be a little sketchy. I don't like approach. I've certainly lost this before. I might lose to it again, but I've never had a lot of success when I'm playing it. I think a Catcher's Monument's actually pretty slick, but I don't know if we're going to want to play this. I think the highest upside card is Koma. As crazy as that seems to just jump into Bant, but that's how it be sometimes. Okay. So, Repair and Recharge. This can bring back artifacts, enchantments, planeswalkers. Cold Steel Heart is some nice ramp. Probably going to take that. And then we have Yorion, which Yorion is okay. You have to not draft lands because you can draft 5 lands, and then you got to play all the other 40 cards. If you want to play Yorion. Yorion's also just fine in your deck, but I'm going to take Cold Steel Heart. There's not too many of these 2-mana ramp spells, so we'll take one of these. Might need that for Koma here. Okay. Got a lot of lands. Argoth, notably not a fixing land, and it just kind of comes into play tapped. But, of course, the fixing is not in the 3 colors that we want. It's more likely, I don't know, maybe I'm going to take this Kaya and try to play this, and we do have a Shattered Sanctum. Have a little bit of black. Yeah, just casual 4-color. We want to be 5-color anyway with Field of the Dead and Golos, so yeah, let's get nuts. Go for the Throat. Also very good. Maybe it's better than Kaya. Nah, we're gonna take Kaya. We're gonna take Kaya for the content. Oh god, this is an insanely late Reflector Mage. We have to take the Hallowed Fountain, but people maybe forgot, but this is one of the best 3-drops I would have to imagine in this cube. It's 2 colors, but man, Reflector Mage is a silly card. Okay, in Dot the Triumph, well, this makes white and green, and also black for our Kaya, so we're gonna snap that off. I would probably would have taken Evolving Wilds if we had to, but all right, so this is our initial pack. Do we want a Scholar of Lost Troves? Nope. Maybe I'll just take this Salt Coming. I don't think I want this Rebirth. I don't really want a ton of lands that don't make just a single color. Ooh, Spara's Headquarters. This is exactly what we needed with this Koma. Sick. That is a heck of a wheel. Oh, Breeding Pool. Okay, all right. We're drafting the lands. Well, now you're gonna just tempt me. I'm just gonna take this Omen of the Sea. I don't. This is a trap. Approach is a trap. We're just gonna play this mid-rangey deck with a bunch of big bangers here. Omen of the Sea is just a perfectly fine card. Okay, Repair and Recharge. Well, you have a couple of Planeswalkers. It's better than the Phoenix Chick and the Seize the Storm. We're like not about either of these things, so let's go put this in the sideboard. Right now we are working with, we have 5 lands and 7 cards in our main deck, which is totally fine. I'm good with that spread. We'll take this Ox for no reason. Okay, yeah, it making noise. Okay, what is going on? I would have first picked Reflector Mage. Honest to God, I would have first picked Reflector Mage. I'm not even joking a little bit. Okay, so we have a lot of cards that are not great for us. We have some low to the ground. We have red cards, which we're not in. We have a blue card, but it cares about instants and sorceries, which we have 1 of. We have a couple of double black cards. Go blank. We have an Ulamog, which actually might be the pick. I'm going to tentatively pick that. It's between Ulamog and Storm the Festival. Now, Storm the Festival is heavy in the green, but we already have Koma, so, like, who are we kidding? Can we ramp enough for Ulamog to be good? Or maybe we just pick Storm the Festival. I think that there's a greater chance that Storm the Festival comes back. We're not doing Karuga. We need to have some low drops. We're just gonna pick Ulamog and I don't know. Just gonna pick Ulamog. Okay. Mortal Sun, we got 2 Planeswalkers. I'm not about that. Esper Sentinel, not bad. Feather Retreat, also not bad. Shark Typhoon is probably the pick. Drizzt Do'Urden makes a 3/3 and a 4/1. And just, 2 bodies. The cards I'm looking at are the Shark Typhoon and the Chromatic Lantern. Ramping and fixing our mana is probably pretty important. But Shark Typhoon, I think, is good enough to where we just take this and just say, thank you for the fixing, but we'll try to work it out with our lands. Okie dokie. So we have a mono red Planeswalker. Makes Devils. We're obviously not in for that. Cityscape Leveler. We don't want to. I think our big ramp payoffs are good. Memory Deluge, which is probably going to be the pick. Wedding Announcement's also very good, but I think you want to have slightly more creatures than we are. So we're gonna look at this Memory Deluge. This is a Ninjutsu card. Then we have Young Pyromancer, Dorant. There's a lot of red stuff going around. This does not. It only fixes our mana for a brief time since we have to pick. We really just want things that make multiple colors of mana. We're gonna take Memory Deluge. Not gonna mess around with it. All right, so Oracle of the Alpha. This is the best content play. So I think I'm going to pick this one. Because you shuffle the entire Power 9 into your deck, and we're playing 40 cards. And we need most of those Moxen. They're not even off-color Moxen. Otherwise, I would take, like, Overgrown Tomb. We're gonna take the Oracle. We're gonna take that Oracle. Oh, baby. Okay. We're gonna snap off this Field of the Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 6. Obviously, we want to aggressively draft non-basic lands from this point, valuing them even higher than we were. If we can get this Uvenwald Hydra to come back, that'd be a sick pick. But Field of the Dead, in my opinion, is the best card in the cube, so we're going to take it. Okay, speaking of which, we're going to take this Watery Grave. We have a little bit of black, and we have blue. The rest of it, Search for Azcanta would be quite good. Farewell would also be quite good. Maybe we just take Farewell. Like, I actually think we need a sweeper. We're gonna take Farewell and not get this Watery Grave. This is like one of the least effective lands for us. Yeah, Farewell it is. Okay, 2 red lands. Unlicensed Hearst. Unlicensed Hearst I don't hate. Micromancer. I always think this says Micromanager, which I think would be more funny. We're just going to take the Hearst. This is a card we will probably play in our main deck. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Oh my god. He has been bestowed on us. And I know the last draft that I uploaded, I had Golos and Field of the Dead, and sorry, it's going to be 2 in a row. How could I possibly resist? I can't, is the answer. All right, well, we're going to take this Palladium Mirror. Try to get our ramp on. Now, to get them lands, Chromatic Lantern. Felidar Retreat, also pretty nice, but we'll take the Lantern. Oh, baby. I love a good Field of the Dead Golos deck. And just like best friends. All right, well, now we're going to take the land. Notably, that wedding announcement came back, but you know we're in for a penny, in for a pound with these lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lauren, yeah, Lauren's a pretty reasonable card. Probably not going to make our main deck, but you know, depending on how many lands, I would be happy to play her. So a white. Actually, go ahead and get on in there. Okay. Rona's Vortex bounces a thing. Negate is a counterspell. I think we probably need... Yeah. Did I get it? Oh my gosh, Search for Azcanta came back? Sick. Alright, we're not going to take the short. Yeah, Rona's Vortex. Okay. Pack 3. Oh, we have some bangers. This pack is insane. Holy crap. There's like 4 cards I want here. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, the Scarab God, Wormcoil Engine, and Retrofitter Foundry. Retrofitter Foundry, this card is absolutely nuts. And I actually think for our deck, gosh, Teferi's really good too. I think we're going to get the Teferi, but like Retrofitter Foundry, which is crazy because I would like snap off any of these 4 cards if they were isolated in the pack. And maybe we'll get this Touch the Spirit Realm back. I don't know. We're going to take our... If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Okay. Oh, Leyline Binding. We have a lot of reduction for this. We have everything but red, so this is going to cost 2. Leyline Binding likely going to be the pick. Urza Lord Protector is also not bad. Neither is Rabble Rousing. Neither is Charming Prince. But we're going to take this Leyline Binding. I also will happily take the Satyr Wayfinder when it comes back, but yeah, we'll take a big removal spell that we can reduce. Okay, this is an easy land pick. Bolus Citadel obviously really powerful. We're not into all this black though. We just got just a touch of it. Emirius Call, not bad, but we'll take the land. Okay. Cultivate, good. Brazen Borrower, good. Primal Command, okay. Elite Spellbinder's good. Fabled Passage, also very good. I think because we're splashing these, I think we are just going to take this Fabled Passage. And we're just going to make sure we have one of every basic. Passing up the Brazen Borrower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okie dokie. So we have a Jingataxis, which is a big dumb idiot payoff, because he's just a big dumb idiot. Scape Shift, which is kind of cute with Field of Dead, but not really what we're doing. March of Otherworldly Light, which is a really good removal spell. Godless Shrine, which is, another land. Lands are important. And Consider. I think we're just going to take the March, though. We want to have a little bit more removal. Okay, 2 red lands. There is a Jetmir's Garden. Probably going to be the pick. And that will actually give us red, too, for Golos and for Leyline Fighting. So the other options are Tameo, which ices stuff down. You can exile things and make copies of them, and then we don't want to worry about the ultimate. We're not going to take these lands. Kaya's Command is actually, pretty reasonable, as is Reclamation Sage, but we're going to take Jetmir's Garden. Okay. I love a treasure map. That's going to be the pick. Really, really good power level for this cube. Showdown on the Skalds, we're not in red. Behold the Multiverse, also very good. We're gonna take this. I would definitely snap off this Behold the Multiverse. I think Wolf Willowhaven is also quite good, but again, we're not in, we're not super in green. We're just splashing this Koma off of our multitude of lands. Time Wipe is a great sweeper. Hinterland Harbor also quite good. How many lands do we have? We have 10 lands, which means that we have 24. Let's just take more lands, since we have we have the appropriate amount of cards for our deck. All right. Well, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take the Scarab God as another large finisher, and we have plenty of black to be able to splash it. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, and now 4 black. We don't really need any of the rest of this. Urza is nice, but it's, I don't know. We do have a few things to reduce, but I think we have enough cards in our main deck to be able to mess with that. Let's I think I'm just going to take this Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Champion of Wits. I love it like a Champion of Wits. Godless Shrine. I don't really want to mess with Jingataxis. Swiftfoot Boots. And behold the Multiverse! We got it back. Got it back around. Sweet. Okay. Well, I feel pretty good. So we are... we are mainly a blue and white deck. Right? Mainly blue and white. But we have a couple of nice splashes. We obviously have Koma at the top of the curve with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green sources. We have a ton of black, actually. We have Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We have the other side of this pathway, although it'll mostly be white. Cave of Koilos, Godless Shrine, Shattered Sanctum, and Indatha Triumph. So, deck wants us to play 3 islands. Well, That could be the case, but it's not going to be those. It's not going to be those islands. Okay, not going to be those islands. We'll get our fancy island in here. Boom, that's our favorite one. Okay. So Rona's Vortex. Just gotta make sure. I think this unlicensed Hearst probably doesn't make it. Lauren a third path. I think I'm okay with Lauren. This restoration is not super great, but fine. Need to make sure we have one basic plains for restoration. Wish we could read ahead on this and just make it this 3-4, but that's not how that one was designed. Okay, we got Oracle the Alpha, Champion of Wits, Salt Coming Reflector Mage, Chromatic Lantern, Palladium Mirror, Wandering Emperor, Behold the Multiverse. Bunch of big stuff up here. Okay, actually feel pretty good about this. I think we're going to cut this Restoration of Aganjo. I think it's just one of our least effective cards. Okay. Now, let's look at... So we have a lot of blue and a bit of white. So, need another island, and Fabled Passage only getting 3 lands, I think is fine. Like 3 basics. Yeah, because we have 16. We definitely want 17. We don't need to get black. We have so much black. I think we're okay with it getting green. So we'll just have as the plains as our last. So that means we have 42. Obviously, we're gonna make our homie the focal point of the deck. I like this one. This one's been pretty sweet. Okay. Alright, so we gotta cut 2 cards. Gotta cut 2 cards. Ulamog, I think potentially could get cut, but very good off of Golos. But I think with the Scarab God, we have enough ways. And the Scarab God also potentially is not great. Just because so much of our removal is like we have like bounce, exile, bounce, exile, bounce, exile, exile. We don't have any proper removal spells, but Scarab God can come down with things we've traded in combat earlier and then reanimate them. It's a card that can win on its own, much like the other. You know, we already have so few threats to end the game. Scarab God, Golos, and Koma, I think, is sufficient where we don't need Ulamog, which means we need to cut 1 more card. It's not going to be any of our Planeswalkers. Those are our main ways of accruing consistent card advantage. Not going to be any of those. Not going to be Shark Typhoon, or Farewell, or Leyline Binding. Don't think it's going to be either of our draw spells. Also, I like having Behold the Multiverse alongside Salt Coming. That's pretty sweet. It could be this Palladium Mirror. I think it's going to be the Palladium Mirror. And we're just going to stick with Cold Steel Heart and Chromatic Lantern. All right. This is the deck. Nice smooth curve. We got some big bombs. We have Oracle the Alpha, which I forgot about for a moment. And then, of course, we have Field of the Dead with almost full singleton. We have 2 islands. 2 islands, and that's it. So, let's do it. 7 wins. Masterpiece. Let's go. All right. Game 1. We have 3 lands and a treasure map. No blue, but we don't have any blue cards in our hand, so we're going to keep it. We get to start with a one of our coming to play tap lands. We have like 3 Triome-esque lands. Looks like we're not the only ones, as our opponent also does. Okay, we'll play this tapped. And obviously we're looking for a land so we can play the Wandering Emperor. So we're going to put a stop on our upkeep, just in case we don't hit one. Champion of Wits. And let's go ahead and scry yet again. Nope. Just need lands. Reflector Mage, and we miss. Now, we're obviously going to get a land next turn. Some form or fashion, anyway. Blink of an eye, bouncing, treasure map. Okie dokie. Well, we did find a land. I am tempted to... I really want to, like, remove one of their creatures with this, and I think we want to find another land with treasure map, so we'll just replay the treasure map. Ironically, that didn't really hurt us because since we drew a land. If we did not draw a land, that actually would have been bad news. But since we did, not really that big a deal. Lyra Dawnbringer, sure. Fabled Passage, done. Okay. And we want to do this before we scry more. And let's get this Plains. I'm tempted to get... Actually, you know what? Let's just... Actually, let's try to get it with the Wandering Emperor. Let's try to get it with the Wandering Emperor. And if that doesn't work, then we can play Kaya. Only because Kaya can get all sorts of things. And Wandering Emperor can only get creatures. And if we have to take 5, we take 5. Okay, yep, sure. I'll take it. Alright. Scrying some more. Yeah, lands it is. That's all we want, is lands. Okay. Kaya. Let's say that should resolve. And then we will exile here. Alright. We have Field of the Dead online. And if we can get Golos down... Ooh, patient rebuilding. Nice. Okay. So, Golos... We're going to get Field of the Dead. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite part of the game. Field of the Dead, guess what? We have some triggers. Guess what? We have more triggers. Guess what? If Golos dies, it's not really going to die. And then, on our opponent's end step, we can get another one because this is going to turn into a land. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Our opponent milled our Koma, which is, you know, annoying. Ironically, we can actually stop from being milled with Oracle. Oracle the Alpha. So let's just see what our opponent does. I feel like we're in pretty key position here. Approach. It's like I had mentioned that I was going to lose to approach. All right. We're going to go ahead and exile this. And we're going to Scarab God. So we can potentially... Now, why would you tap both of my black sources? Why would you do that? All right. Pass. So, 6 down is where approach is. that we know. All right. Well, they milled a Koma. That's what they wanted. They wanted to mill that Koma for us, and they did. Okay. And we have zombies, so this Scarab God is not irrelevant. It's going to drain them for 3. All right. So they Sublime Epiphanied in what I would describe as the most mediocre way possible. Alright, it's back. And now we have a Saw It Coming, so the Koma's still there. It didn't exile the Koma. Koma's still hanging around, still ready to come back and be a zombie. Okay. They drew a card, so we're a little bit closer to approach. Now, we do have a Saw It Coming, which we are likely going to be holding for the aforementioned approach. But if things go right, we actually could just kill them before they can cast it a second time. Karn Living Legacy. Okay, so they can pay a bunch of mana and then find approach. Is that what's happening? Okay. I mean, that's cute. That's definitely cute. They paid no mana? Oh, I think that was a mistake. I think they were going to pay 4. And then they just didn't. Well, that is unfortunate. Does mean we're going to kill the Karn. We don't want that happening again. Let's put these on the bottom and Memory Deluge. We'll draw that one. Okay, so we are attacking for 3, 8, 10, 16. I mean, that should just be lethal. Now, we have a counterspell in case there's a Settle the Wreckage. Let's just try to counter it. Oh, I think that's it. Take it down. Well, worked out that they didn't pay the mana. Looks like we had it either way, so good win. Solid win, exactly like we drew it up. All right, this is an excellent hand. We have our mana, we have a bit of ramp, we have a Planeswalker, and we got some card draw in the middle. This is everything that we want. And I think we'll take 2 to play this Cold Steel Heart. Make another blue. Oh, Reflector Mage, that is a good one. We'll pay the 2. This is going to be blue. Man, Reflector Mage is so good. We can bounce a thing and then trade with a thing. It's going to be that Krinko that we're going to bounce. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And Krinko cannot be played this turn. It can't be played because Reflector Mage says you cannot play the card the next turn. And we are just going to trade. Sure, they can make a treasure. That's totally fine. Chandra Torch of Defiance, huh? Okay. We get to do our own Chandring. With a Teferi. Question is... Yeah, I think we go upstairs. Just for now. And we're gonna hold priority. So when we untap, we can do the foretell this. This, submit, and we're gonna foretell. Because it's still our turn. And that's all that it cares about. Doesn't care about sorcery speed. But if you don't do that, I'm not sure if it'll give you priority, and I don't want to risk it. I just didn't want to risk it. Obliterating Bolt. Well, that could certainly take out our Planeswalker in conjunction with Grim Lawmancer. Which I believe is what's going to happen, but it does put us, you know, farther away from Krinko, but closer to Chandra's ultimate, which I can say that we can all agree that we don't want to have happen. Let's just play this Champion of Wits. You know, we're a draw 2, and I think we're going to discard this Triome and this treasure map. I don't think we have time for those things. And this is going to let us dig 4 deep to try to find an answer to this Chandra. Which we have a decent amount of answers to. I think we have 3. We have Leyline Binding, we have Kaya, and I'm sure we have another card too. Alright. Chain Whirler is annoying. No question about that.
You're going down.
Ooh, there's another Chandra. Oh, that's brutal if they put a... Okay. I thought they were going to put a counter on things, but I guess this is equally bad because we just now get attacked for 4. It's not looking good. It's looking like we're getting mono-redded. Alright. We hold the multiverse. Alright, there's Kaya. Which I think we are required to take. There's Golos. If only we could do all of those. If only we could do both. We are 3 mana short of doing both. I think we're just dead. I think we're just dead here. We'll take out Chandra. And then we are just going to die to little guys. And they have a Castle Embereth too, so we were actually like... We were mega dead. There was not a way around it. We needed a full sweeper for everything. Alright, they got us. They got us. Okay. I felt like we had the inevitability, but we did not have the ability to stop their fast start. Alright. Game 3. And this is a reasonable hand. We have a Chromatic Lantern, which will fix our mana entirely. And then we have, stuff to do. And of course we have Field of the Dead already, so... Which we will play. Okay, looks like we got mono white aggro, which... There was a time... Not that long ago, where I believed this was the most powerful archetype in the cube. I think the further away we've gone and the more tools we've gotten, I think it's kind of back to being the deck that we're playing, as far as just like Golos Field of the Dead, if you can get those. Which is like, hardly an archetype, but you know. Let's stem the bleeding a little bit and Reflector Mage this back, and then we can block this 2/1 Dauntless Bodyguard. Just gonna make things really inconvenient. Speaking of inconvenient. So, I think we just need to get into a position to do a full sweep. And that means bouncing Adeline on combat, during combat. That resolves. That's good. That means they can't replay it this turn. And maybe we can inconvenience our opponent enough that, you know, we can get... We can really get to, like, 6 mana. Oh, nice. And this is going to exile also. Oh, that's going to be super duper sweet. We obviously need them to play this. We'll play the Wandering Emperor and just plus it. And then we'll untap and play Farewell. Appropriately named. Which, our opponent's indestructible, all that nonsense, that's not going to matter. It's not going to matter one bit. Okay, there's Adeline. And at this point, we're just going to block, we'll block the Dauntless Bodyguard if they are feeling froggy. Okay. So we're going to take 3 here. And we're just going to play the Wandering Emperor just because it's the most convenient time to do so. We don't need to exile anything. We don't even need to attack. We are just going to play this, and we're simply going to exile all creatures and all graveyards. And that will take care of all of this. I don't know what our opponent could have Mana Tithe, and then we're like going to lose the game. That would be a hell of a way to lose. I hope that doesn't happen. But considering they haven't cast it yet, I don't think that's the case. Farewell. It's a kind of a messed up card. And our last card being Oracle the Alpha is actually kind of hilarious. It's going to put a bunch of really good stuff into our deck. Including diluting the deck so we don't draw lands. Which we need for Field of the Dead. But we're going to do it anyway. Okay, we drafted this card to play it. Sarah Paragon. Well, that's convenient. Let's... yeah, let's just Oracle the Alpha. Shuffle them in! Okay, now we have a 3/4. No attacks. And then if they attack with this, we can exile it. Next turn. Oketra's Monument. Nice. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. That's very, very nice little combo here. Very nice little combo. We'll play our Omen. Ooh, Lauren will get rid of the Oketra's Monument, which is actually, like, not irrelevant. And can draw cards, and even though it draws our opponent cards, you know, we can do it at end of turn. Alright, there's our Lotus, which, you know, will be good later. Alright, they can replay this, but it's gonna spend their time to do so. Alright, we'll just make our bird big. And we'll hold the Lotus hold the Black Lotus in our hand. Oh, it's so funny to be able to have these cards on Arena. I feel like they coded these cards into the client just so long ago, and then they were like trying to figure out how to play them. Blood Artist. Okay. All right. Our opponent, the black cards in our opponent's deck has really turned stuff around. Now we Praise the Forgotten Gods. Pretty solid. Doesn't look like they want to do it now. You know, they'd only have 3 mana. Time Walk and Memory Deluge, huh? Well, we're gonna keep both of those. So this is the time to draw a card. So we're gonna put a counter here.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Not gonna attack there. We're just gonna attack with the Oracle, the Alpha. We will scry, which we're gonna keep that. Probably should have drawn a card before we scried, but you know, it's fine. Alright. We're each gonna draw. Target opponent. Okay. They can draw a card. And let's Memory Deluge. Leyline Binding. And I don't know. We already have an island. I guess this Cave of Quellos. Trigger, Field of the Dead. Time Walk. It is nice, isn't it? It is nice. We could Leyline Binding now. Let's just show them that we have this Black Lotus too, because, you know, I feel like they need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. Mock Sapphire. Well, let's go ahead and Memory Deluge. Okay, let's get Recall. Let's get Recall and Shark Typhoon. I wish that we could have this Shark Typhoon out, but it's fine. We got a Sapphire. Let's tap this. Let's Recall targeting ourselves. Let's put a counter here.
Strike fast and strike hard.
And go to attacks. Scry. You know what? Jetmir's Garden is... No. So this is going to reduce this to 2. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to play the Triumph. Field of the Dead. And then we're going to Leyline Binding. we're going to get the Sarah Paragon. Which they could sacrifice it. They could sacrifice it right now. We'd have to sacrifice a creature and lose to, which would be this zombie. But we are firmly in the driver's seat. After playing 4 pieces of power. All the good ones. This Blood Artist is going to be a little bit of a problem. And we'll name Red. We have a Chromatic Lantern, so I don't really know why we named Red, in case we have the Golos, but, you know, it's all good. This Blood Artist, we are going to have to address at some point. Maybe we just with this Teferi. Oh, so they can make us reveal and then get rid of the Teferi, which is not great. Alright, well, so be it. We are going to draw a card with Lauren. They could draw a card also. Ooh, nice. Okay. We're going to gain 3 life. Shark Typhoon here on out, apparently. Oh, please tap this now. Yeah. Yeah, do this now. They can draw a card. We will also draw a card. Behold the Multiverse. I like that. So, I think we are going to attack with this Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And we're going to put a counter on this.
I have got new moves to teach you.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I can attack with Lauren also. What's the worst that could happen? They block with this warrior? I think that's fine. I don't want them to get this Sarah Paragon back. That could be sketchy. Yep. Blocking Lauren. I think we'll go ahead and draw a card. Lauren's got Vigilance. That's sweet. Treasure map? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they're going to 4 with a couple of Blood Artist triggers. And we are going to be able to make a 5/5 shark at end of turn. Which, granted, they can block with this cave, but then they can't do anything else on their turn. So, Oracle's gone. We do have Time Twister left in our deck. Which obviously benefits us because we can thin our deck out more. So they do get to basically Grim Tutor. They get any card, cost them 3 life. I imagine they want to try to play as many creatures as they can this turn. Try to stay afloat with this Blood Artist. But we have a 5/5 Shark on its way. Alright, they've made their decision. They are now at 3. Cruel Celebrant. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. If they can play another creature, they can have 2 easy things to sacrifice. Yeah, we are in a little bit of a pickle. I feel like we might need this Farewell back. We did it so early when we thought they were just an aggressive deck, and then they played all these black cards, and then the black cards were the problem. Alright. X is going to equal 5. Which is all of our stuff. Now, I assume that they have something. I think they probably got Cruel Celebrant with Cruelty of Gix. Okay, nice. Yeah, it would be nice. Target creature from a graveyard on the battlefield. Well, I was going to say the Scarab God would be nice, and that's exactly what we've drawn. So, let's go to attacks. Actually, I think we make this Hive of the Eye Tyrant a thing. Yeah, let's activate this Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Exile target tapped creature. All right, let's just go to attacks with these and see what happens. We need some life. Badly. Loses all abilities, deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay. It's dead. And then we are at 9. Which is kind of a small amount. And they're just going to chump block. Go to 3. But then they're going to go to 5. And we're going to go to 7. Not the greatest thing in the entire world. Not exactly the greatest. Okay. We're going to exile... Actually, first thing we're going to do is play this tapped. And we're going to make a zombie. And then we are going to exile this zombie. I am absolutely, positively sure. Because we need to gain 2 life. And this is not a glamorous way to do this, but... it is what we're doing. Alright. We're going to tap out and hope they can't do 9 to us. Hope they can't do 9 to us this turn. I think it's a possibility. If they play a creature, that'll put another creature into play. They can sacrifice those 2. We lose 4 life. So fortunately we're at 9 and not 8. Oh no, we'll lose 6 life. Okay. Oh man, we might be dead to this cave of the Frost Dragon. If they can play a creature, activate the priest, and then with the rest of the mana, okay, so they're not doing that. Oh, they're gonna try to reanimate. Because this doesn't happen until the end of the turn, so now they can get back Scarab God. That's pretty gross. Ow. It's good that they did that because if they didn't have a creature in their hand, oh wait, that wouldn't matter. They could just get back Lauren and then just sacrifice it and then they could sacrifice it, then make the mana, and then activate this, and then kill us. They didn't do that, so I guess we should be fortunate, but... this is still not a good development either way. It's not like we wanted to fight against our own Scarab God. But, it is what we got. At least they don't have blue mana to activate it. That is the silver lining here. Okay. They're going all in. Did we already lose the 2 life? We already lost the 2 life. And then this puts us at 1. Which of the Moors? So you get a thing back, which is going to be this Cruel Celebrant. Okay. You get Scarab God. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, we have to sacrifice a creature. No! Oh my gosh. We misjudged what they were doing at the beginning of the game. We thought they were mono white, and they played a swamp, and then they got us. I can respect that. Came out of nowhere at the end, though. Impressive. All right. Back again. Game 4. We're down. We're 1 and 2. It's not what I wanted to have happen. We have a treasure map. And no interaction? What could possibly go wrong? With our back against the wall. I feel like we just have to believe. We gotta believe. Alright. We'll play this in case they play something that we can bounce, and if not, then we can treasure map. Fail the Mirror Breaker. That certainly counts. And they cannot play this next turn or ever again. It is gone. Fail the Mirror Breaker. If we were going to have a red card in our deck, this would have been the one. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Are they going to take out this Reflector Mage? Yeah. I think that makes good solid sense. Alright. We're just going to go about our day. Playing cards. This Reflection of Kiki Jiki could be trouble. Is that a rat? Okay, Elsa the Conqueror's Death. Glad that's gone. Casting it. Alright. Saw it coming. We're a little too behind for that. Leyline Binding, though. That I like. 1 mana Leyline Binding I really like. Blue. Binding, and we'll go ahead and get Chandra.
It's over when I say it's over.
And then we're done. Now we're not going to be able to cast the Wanderer unless we find a land on our next turn. Fires of Invention. That's kind of scary. Okay. Really like to find a land. Untapped land, please. That'll work. And we're not gonna mess. We don't mess around with Kiki Jiki, so we're gonna go ahead and exile this. Be gone. And then they get a blank, a completely irrelevant Elspeth Conqueror's Death that cost us 2 life. 2 life and not having the ability to activate Treasure Map. I will take that. I'll take that all day, and that's also totally fine. Approach. Oh, Lord. Okay, well.
Keep up the pace.
And let's go ahead and foretell this. And then we can untap 1, 2. And then we can just behold the whole multiverse. The whole thing. We can behold it in our hands. Rumcloak Giant. Okay, nice. I mean, that's a 7/7. You know. We don't want this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this requires 9, which we have with Teferi. Yeah, I don't think we even need the Rona's Vortex either. I think we just draw 2 different cards. Like Field of the Dead. Let's draw a card.
We need to move quickly.
Okay. We'll play the Scarab God. We'll go to our end of turn. And then we're going to untap these 2. So we can activate Scarab God. Gonna go there. Well, what if I said that I bounce that in combat? Now, yeah, so they can still... Oh, that's messed up. They can still cast things with the same name? That's silly. Well, you know what? It's cool. It's cool, because we're just going to Golos. Search our library for a land. Yeah, I would like to do that. Let's get Hive the Eye Tyrant. That's been a pretty nice land for us to get, I feel like. Hey, that's a land too.
You know what?
It's back. Hey, that is a good one. We'll go ahead and sacrifice this. And we just get to hold up this Saw It Coming for... basically forever. And then we will untap this one and this one. And then we're good to go. We're golden. Portal to Phyrexia. Okay. No creatures in here. No creatures in here. I mean, that's inconvenient, but that's all that it is. Realm Cloak Giant. Yep. Just a whole lot of inconvenience. I like Shark Typhoon. Champion of Wits is also pretty good. Okay. Fairy.
Hurry.
Yeah, hurry. Hurry. Okay. Let's make a zombie. Then let's activate Golos. Okay, okay. Oracle the Alpha. This memory deluge doesn't do anything, but we can put it into our graveyard. And we can still play this. Exile the giant, and then with Saw It Coming, we're going to untap 2. End of our turn, which is going to be 1, 2 again. Raga and Triumph. They're getting closer. Now, they're not going to be able to counter this because, you know, not exactly playing the right colors for that. Time Walk. I love a Time Walk. That's going to be so much fun. Let's keep this Oracle the Alpha. Anything in here? What about on yours? No? Just nothing? Okay. Yeah, I can respect that. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just draw.
Time for a break.
Mox Jet. Mox Jet's good. Let's go ahead and Time Walk. Maybe they'll concede to the Time Walk. Who knows? They did. They did. Power for the win. 1.5 pieces. I mean, Mox Jet's power, but you know. We have our first hand. This is definitely a big old mulligan. 2 islands. Okay, we'll keep this. Looks like Coldsley Heart might be making green. And we're gonna put the we'll put the cave. We'll put the cave down. Hey, we only need 2 green. We only need 2 green, okay? I think I'm going to play this Search for Escanta. Get that down on turn 2. I love to see it. Okay. Quinn's got a little Bant action. We can appreciate that, can't we? Okay, show me lands. Hey, that's a land. That's a land, and it's a land that I will play. Maybe we need to do blue. I think we need to do blue actually. That way we can foretell this and then potentially cast it. You know. Always got to be safe. I don't know, maybe we should have picked green. We have a lot of blue in our deck, including those 2 islands. We'll probably find one of the islands here. Champion of Wits. No, we'll bin that. Rona's Vortex. Okay. Solid. Oh, why did I think we needed 2 blue for the foretell? That was very silly. Very, very silly of me to do that. And they're just straight up saying, you know what? I don't need this mana. I need 3 life. And I know they're going to make another food, but still. Birth of Meletus. Yeah, I got all the mana. I like this. They're not putting any pressure on us. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong, everyone? Okay, Reflector Mage. You know what? I think we could do better than both of those. There we go. We found our other green. We were not punished. Should we have been punished? That's a different question. But we weren't. Fabled Passage. Let's actually keep this Fabled Passage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will be our 7th. So we have green, green, blue, blue, other things. We're probably going to make a shark this turn. A big ol' 3/3 shark. Okay. Opponent's like, I just want to live. I just want to gain some life. Maybe they will do a thing. You want to do a thing? You're playing Bant. It looks like we're not playing Bant, but we kind of are. Okay. Hey, that is a thing. That's definitely a thing. That's not a nothing. All right. Shark time. I like Kaya. Kaya also is a thing. Field of the Dead. We'll keep that. We're not going to play it this turn, though. Can't get rid of Field of the Dead. That's our favorite card. So, do we get a plains? No, I think we get another island. Because we have blue, blue. Then we have white, 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 white. I guess get a first island. Another blue source. That'd be cool if you just killed this. Like spend a spell to kill that. I'd really enjoy that. Island, and it is time. Don't have a counterspell. Oh, love to see it. Don't have an exile spell. Just don't have anything. Just nothing. Nothing would be good. Or from cards you own in exile. So this is legendary. So if we can, if they exile this and then we ultimate Kaya, we can cast Koma in your hand, graveyard, or exile. So we can keep casting Koma. So that's a nice little like end of the game engine. If all else fails. Just infinite Komas every turn. Ooh, they drew a land. Nice. Dryad Greenseeker, it's an interesting card because it's generally worth it. Even though you don't hit very frequently. Okay, there's a farewell. And that's going to get pretty much everything. But we do get to Field of the Dead, which is nice. And then we're going to go ahead and Kaya. Non-token creature. Okay. And if we can get this to ultimate, we can indeed cast Koma from... Because it says cast a legendary spell. We can keep playing Koma back again. 2 turns is what we need. And we have a bit of protection as long as they don't just outright kill Kaya. Which is definitely the concern. I'm concerned about potentially that happening. Titania's Command. Okay. Okay, well. Mana cost X or less. Well, that is just really convenient. That's really convenient, these 2 bears. Because we can bounce one. And it will be gone forever. Goodbye, bear. You did great. You did a great job. Oracle. Oh, hold on. Alright. Let's play this Oracle the Alpha. Get that power on into our deck, please and thank you. And then we are going to protect the Oracle. And we're going to try to double block this bear. That's going to be what we're going to attempt to do. But ultimately, if we need to burn this march on the bear, then we do that. All we got to do is ultimate Kaya, and then we're good. We can play Koma. They can exile it. Okay. Well, now we're going to chump the bear. Bear does not have trample or anything. So, it's going to chump the bear. And if they have anything cheeky, we can exile the bear. So hopefully they don't have anything cheeky. Karn? Okay. Karn we can deal with. You can have this land, sure. But what if they have a... Do we think they have a double blue card in their hand? I think I have Portable Hole. I'm scared they'd have a double blue card. And this Portable Hole doesn't do anything currently. Like, it'll be able to take out a Serpent, but otherwise... Okay. It's happening. Or if among cards you own an exile.
Better watch your back from here on out.
Yeah, you better watch your back from here on out. Okay, at the beginning of your upkeep. Got it. So we can't do it yet. Ooh, Memory Deluge. Twister. I don't think we want. I think we just want mana. Yeah. And we are going to exile Karn? Oh, we can't. Artifact, creature, or enchantment. Okay, well in that case, we'll just play this Lotus and then flashback Memory Deluge. We'll attack Karn for now. Time Walk. Yeah, we'll keep Time Walk. That's going to be pretty good.
I do not feel pain.
Doesn't feel pain, he says. If we had known we were going to draw all of our power, I might have kept that Time Twister that we, I think, put on the bottom. Portable hull. Yep, sure. You can get a zombie. Oh no, they got Lotus? Not paying attention. Well, looks like we're going to be getting this bear then. You can have Landor Visionary. Not the gigantic scary thing. Landor Visionary, okay. Man. Wasn't even paying attention. I was just like, yep, they're going to get the zombie for sure. They're definitely going to get the zombie. Could have played this Chromatic Lantern. We'll take 3. I do have Uvenwald Oddity in exile. Okay. Dies or is put into exile, so this comes back. Let's cast Koma for free. Oh boy. I'm going to guess our opponent is going to be not happy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They're going to be not happy with the development when we time walk here. They're not going to enjoy that at all. Like, not even a little bit. Okay. So we're going to attack here. If they block the 2/2, which is totally fine. We gotta get it next turn. Okay. Karn takes 1. It is time. It is time for the walk. Will our opponent concede again? That is the question. And extra turn. Surprise! Surprise extra turn. Make a Serpent. We get a free search for Azcanta. Yeah, we will get that search for Azcanta. Get a Sapphire. Let's go ahead and play this Sapphire. What Memory Deluge? Oh man. We could Twister now, which would be kind of sweet. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. I think we get an untapped land and Wandering Emperor. And we keep the power down there. No, we'll pay 2. Get a zombie. Unfortunately, I really want to kill Karn, so, you know. Because I don't want to get that, I don't want them to get that Uvenwald Oddity back. Actually, you know what? Karn can stay at 1. And they can just get back this Landwar Visionary instead. Could be the fatal mistake in our plan. But that's what we're going to do. Alright, and now we have Wandering Emperor still held up. Maybe Karn will get back the oddity? Man. Koma's... being able to cast Koma for free, like if they just kill it, we're just like, alright, yeah, sure. Okay, I guess we do have to do this. Do this now. We can still activate it the whole turn, but we'll cast it right now. Okay.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
It is a non-creature spell, so gotta get in while we fit in. I would say that I would describe our opponent as in a pickle. They're pickling real good right now. I don't know. I mean, I guess they go up, try to find something, but they get the worst of two cards with Karn. We know the Uvenwald Oddity is not good unless you're playing it for a blocker. Because we played the Wandering Emperor, we can still activate it this turn, and we will. At end of turn at some point. Wait, can't we cast Kaya back? Okay, so what are we getting here? We're going to find out if we're going to get the land. No, we're going to get the oddity. Yeah, it says at the beginning of your upkeep, you can cast a legendary spell from your hand, graveyard, from... So I can just get it back? We can just get Kaya back? Oh. Well, that's kind of broken. She can bring herself back after she ultimates. Right on. Well, we're definitely not going to lose this game in that case. Because what do? They just, like... We bring Kaya back, we kill something. And then what? I don't know. I don't have a lot of good options here. In fact, most of their options are terrible options. And then... Wait, we can just get rid of the Wandering Emperor? We get rid of the Wandering... Oh, man. This is going to be ridiculous. Well, let's just get Grishkar, I guess. Sure. It seems like this is all just like a formality. Okay. We don't want Mox Pearl. We get a Serpent. Yeah, those are just the things in Exile we can cast. Yeah, and then we'll just cast Kaya back. Or pay 2. Oh, we still have to pay 2? Oh, sure. Alright, we'll pay 2 more. So they can still get Karn back. And then we just draw a card, which is... Yeah, this is nuts. I mean, holy crap. Yeah, and then we just let the Wandering Emperor die.
We must protect.
Doesn't matter. We go attacking with everything. We still have 3 blockers and 17 life. And a Hive of the Eye Tyrant, which we should have attacked with so we could nab their Karn out, but We didn't. Sometimes when you're like overwhelmingly winning, you just kind of go on autopilot. And that's what happened. You know. We'll see if it costs us. We could have just won. Could have just won the game. We activate Hive of the Eye Tyrant, sacrifice this Koma's Coil, tap Tireless Tracker, and then attack for lethal. What we could have done. What we did was, you know, just say, do your thing. And, it do be like that sometimes. Man, I did not realize until I kind of saw this little combination here how insane Kaya is in our deck. I mean, like all of our win conditions are legendary. Koma, Golos, Scarab God, all of our planeswalkers. So like if this ultimates, it is going to be really difficult for us to lose. You just cast it for free, too? What a card. What a card. Might have to reevaluate that one for my own cube. That seems like a good time. Okay. So we're going to cast Farewell again. And then we're going to actually die to the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Yeah. Happens. We activate this yet? Your abilities can't be activated. So don't even think about it. And, we're going to tap this permanent. And then we're going to get our Black Lotus back. Awesome. Karn can't activate because we tapped it with Koma. Oh my gosh. Then we're just going to play Koma again? The never-ending story. Wow. Wow. Kaya, MVP. Alright. 3 lands. We can get a blue to cast our spells. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? I can't imagine anything. Well, Field of Dead always comes in play tap, so we'll play that. Crypt Breaker. Zombies, is that what you're saying? That could go wrong? Zombies could go wrong? We'll get a blue. Probably gonna play... Nah, maybe we'll play Oracle. I don't know. Oracle's a better blocker, so we will play that. Get that power in early and often. And now we get to unlock the secrets of Leyline Binding with Spar's Headquarters. So... Get a kill spell? Nope, just making more zombie. Hey, look at that. We're not gonna mess around with you. We'll use our 6 mana removal spell on your 1 mana creature, but the 5 mana Gulf represents how much respect I have for the card. Oh lord. Okay. Well, we're gonna need to find a something sooner than later. Okay, well, let's play the Scarab God. Maybe they can't kill it. Maybe. I don't want to lose this run to Blood Artist 2 games for two back-to-back losses. Gray Merchant. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, we'll block. Still gonna get drained for 1. Okay. Champion of Wits first. Okay, discard and... We're not going to discard Lauren, we're going to play Lauren. So we need to keep Mox Emerald and Lauren. Are we discarding Surge Frascanta or Chromatic Lantern? I think we discard Chromatic Lantern and keep Search. We will not destroy anything. We're not going to attack. We're not in good shape. That is not the shape that I would describe us in. Hello, are we dead? Are we dead? We could actually be dead. I would say that it is possible. Okay. Like non-ironically, we could actually just be dead. Alright. Hive of the Eye Tyrant, okay. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Search. So we can activate Scarab God and get back the Oracle. We still cannot attack. We are kind of quickly running out of time. I would really like to be able to get this Gray Merchant and then bring it back with Scarab God. That's what I think I would like to have happen. Death by 1,000 cuts here. One decayed zombie at a time. You know what? Thank God we did get Crypt Breaker at least, but I guess the alternative would have been Blood Artist, which, I mean, let's be honest, that's how we're actually losing this game. Cave? No, we don't want you. Time Walk? Yes, we do want you. Okay. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That could accelerate our demise. We could attack with Scarab God. Let's attack with Scarab God. Maybe they will block with Gray Merchant. We gotta hope, right? Just gonna block with a zombie? I mean, that's fine too. Be cool, really cool if they blocked with a creature, though. Yeah, block with Gray Merchant. Oh, baby. Yeah, Gray Merchant and Jadar. That is definitely what I would like. Okay, so that's 3 triggers, which seems bad. Admittedly seems bad. However, we have a time walk. And we can get back the Scarab God. Oh my god, we have another time walk? Our opponent is going to be so unhappy. They're going to be like beside themselves unhappy. All right. Just attacking here. Farewell. Yeah, let's keep that one. Time walk again. Yes, that is 2 time walks in a row, opponent. Yes, you should be frustrated. All right, not gonna mess around. Let's get back Gray Merchant. Give us a little bit of insulation here. Cold Steel Heart? No, we don't want that one. Okay. We will lose 1, they gain 1. My god, are we really gonna come back from chaining time walks in Arena Cube? It makes me feel a little gross, to be honest. Like a little bit gross. There's Murderous Rider. All right. Decayed. Yep. I don't... I think I thought about blocking with Champion of Wits, but... We're not gonna. Okay. We're at 3. Overgrown farmland. No. We'll transform this. Behold the multiverse. I think I'm satisfied with stabilizing at 3. When it dies, not if it dies. We could shuffle all of those time walks back in. God, our opponent has so few cards, though. We'll put it on the bottom. Okay. We are just... Okay. Well, we don't want to exile our graveyard. They can have a Jadar. We're just gonna get creatures. That is it. That is it. That is all. If Jadar comes back to get us, then so be it. Sorin the Mirthless. Okay, that's not great. That's definitely not great. Okay, let's start with a Behold the Multiverse. March of Otherworldly Light. Okay, well, we're going to take that one for sure. And then we have our Time Twister, whether we wanted it or not. We're definitely going to exile this vampire. Okay, look at the top. Okay, so they're taking 2.
Blood for knowledge.
Oh, they get a deadly dispute now? That's annoying. Should have done it in response. That's what we get. That's what we get. Lesson learned. Okay, there's Jadar. I still have black mana, huh? Okay, here's 0. Deadly dispute, yeah. Yep. Okay, there's a memory deluge. We do get to Hive of the Eye Tyrant and get Sorin, though, since this obviously cannot block.
Without me,
Okay.
we're all doomed.
All right. Let's end the turn. There's nothing we could reanimate. So if they kill this Scarab God, we are dead. We are hanging on by a thread. By the skin of our teeth. Bastion of Remembrance, that is bad news. Very, very bad news. Alright. Well, we have to block this, and then take 1, and then take another 1. And we go to 1 life. 1 life to live. Fable the Mirror Breaker. It is looking so bad. It's never looked worse. Black Lotus and Moxjet. Well, I mean, we're on Time Twister time, so we don't want to redraw Lotus. So, let's do it. Okay, that was not bad. Was actually pretty good. Okay, we're gonna exile this.
I am almost sad to see you.
We are going to... Oh, this can get an enchantment? Oh my god. Oh my god, I think we're gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, then we have enough mana to recall and time walk. Okay. Time walk targeting us. Well, doesn't target. Recall targeting us. Mox. Sure, we will foretell this. Okay. Koma. No, we need to find something to get rid of this. Koma's not it. Like Teferi or Kaya. Okay. Let's behold the multiverse. Those are not it. Those are not it. Got a lot of lands. Ooh, Reflector Mage. Does Reflector Mage do it? Oh my god, I think it might. Reflector Mage. Bounce this. Put a +1/+1 counter here. Go to attacks.
Strike hard.
Oh my god! I could not believe that we clawed back out of that game. That was absolutely insane. If anyone knows how many pieces of power I played that game to win, please let me know. Okay. We have a lot of ramp and a bit of removal. We'll keep. Obviously, we've just been keeping hands like this all day. We're not going to stop now. The only hand we mulliganed was the double island hand. Paradise Druid, alright. Hey, there's our Oracle. There's our Oracle. That has been a critical component. Let's name Black. That has been a critical component to our success. Ooh, Field of the Dead also? Alright. Oracle. Oh, we could have killed that with Lauren. Well, we're gonna kill it with Lauren next turn. This enchantment creature. It'll be if they gain 2 life off of it, it'll be fine. If they reveal a land off the top and then get a free card draw, okay, it's fine. Our mistake will only cost us 2 life, no more. So, not a big deal. I can handle that. All right. Yeah. Sorry, Courser. You have paid the ultimate price. Let's behold some multiverses. And we're gonna scry, you know. We have the combo. We have the combo. Kaya plus Koma. Drag Tusk? That is also a combo in and of itself. Okay. We're going to pay 2 life. We're going to play Kaya. We are going to... And we need to go upstairs. We're going to put a counter on this. No attacks. Might try to draw, see if we can find a land so we can play Koma next turn. Moving Hydra. That's a good one. That is a good one, no doubt about it. That is a card I do wish that I had in my deck. Alright. Attacking with Thragtusk. We're just gonna block with Oracle. Yeah. Don't attack. Alright, let's see if we draw a land. March. March, not bad. We'll put this back. Okay, we did it. Koma. Put a ghost form counter on Lauren. Pass the turn. Alright. Just gotta survive. Come on, Kaya. Don't die. One with the multiverse. Alright. Then cast a free spell. Now we can exile their Koma. I'd like to have a land. Oh, wait. So, okay. Upkeep. We have to do this very particularly. So we have to tap their Koma, sacrifice our Serpent, so they can't stop us from Koma-ing. Okay. Main phase, minus. We have the emblem. Because they could sacrifice their coil to stop Kaya from ulting. Now, they can't do anything. And we are going to pay 7. No, we're not going to exile any white cards. We're going to exile this Koma. And we're going to attack for 2 in the air. We actually don't need the Scarab God. We don't need the Scarab God. Let me find that. Let me find some of that power. That's what I want. And now we can just like aggressively block with Koma. And there's not a lot they can do about it. I probably want to get rid of this one with the multiverse. So if they try to attack, I guess we can be we can aggressively attack with Lauren. They're just gonna start aggressively attacking with everything, honestly. Because if Lauren dies, I guess I do get Kaya back, and then I can just exile this, for free. Man, what a card in our deck. Fight with fire. That's pretty good. Okay, so we are going to tap this, sacrifice the Serpent, tap that. And then we are going to sacrifice this Serpent and I'll tap this. Sure. Alright, well. Yeah, I don't want us to... No more card drawing. We get cards for free now. And now we get 2 little spirits. These get to come back. We get to shuffle more power into our deck, which we know that we want to do. Cold Steel Heart, sure. From our hand or from our graveyard? What if we did our graveyard? That seems better.
I got a job to do.
Blow up this. And let's, yeah, I don't think we need Teferi yet. Let's just Oracle the Alpha again. More souls. Alright, here we go. And if they kill this, then we can play it again. And if they don't, then we'll just do this for free. What a combination. What a crazy combination. Writing was on the wall and on the battlefield, I guess. Pretty sick. Alright, this hand is A little on the slow side. We do have a 2-mana Leyline Binding, so I think based off of that, I'm going to keep it. Salt Coming is actually kind of a nice pickup. All right. All right. We'll foretell this, and then next turn we will. Well, we're gonna get Gix. We can't let them just draw a 1 million things. That's not cool. Probably should have done it in combat. I didn't want them to be able to sacrifice it for some reason, you know. Shakedown heavy. May have you draw a card. Sure, I will. They can draw a card for us to gain 6 life. That is a deal I believe I would make, like, all of the time. We're gonna try to Shark Fight Typhoon and eat this Jadar. Okay. Resolve. Resolve. Have your opponent draw a card? Yes, please. There's Koma. We have Golos. Okay, that's not great. None of this is great. Has Menace? We're gonna need we're gonna need some help. You can draw a card. We will take 5. Big yikes on that. Not many bigger yikes. Karn, huh? I think from a time perspective, we need to just counter that. Crypt Breaker, inconvenient, but, you know, not the worst thing in the world. We have to pay 2, and we have to Teferi. Right on schedule, huh? No attacks. Okay, so really just absolutely have to get to Farewell. Just gotta do it. So the reason, even though we could theoretically block with this, if they have a removal spell and we're like, yeah, we'll just block, they just kill our thing before blockers and then we die. So we're not exactly about that. Not about, okay, well, it is time. Please, Papa Teferi.
Keep up the pace.
Poop. Big poopin'. Alright, well. That's not good. I could kill this and then block here. Exile 1 card, it becomes indestructible. I think we have to do that. Yeah, and we pay the ward. Yeah, we'll pay. It's not what we want, but it's what we're gonna get. No attacks. Most certainly no attacks. Okay. We have a few shots here. Okay, we have no shots. We are dead. Thanks to Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth, one of the more powerful cards here. Medoc Massacre for 0. Okay. Well. That is one way to do it. Could have just done it for 1, but, you know, I get it. Alright. We need just I just need to look. Okay. So that wasn't a land. We'll never know if this next thing is a land. Because we are dead to Yawgmoth plus Medoc Massacre. This is where it ends. So unfortunate. Well, we fought hard. We went 5-3, losing to black. We lost to mono red aggro and black sacrifice decks twice, even though we beat it a couple of other times. But man, maybe next time we will be the ones with the black sacrifice deck. But either way, let's take one more look at this deck. This is just my absolute favorite thing in draft. Shout out to Kaya the Inexorable plus all of our legendary things. Look at all of these legendary things, and we cast almost all of them with Kaya for free. Just absolutely incredible. This deck was fantastic. I would run it back. Literally exactly as we did. I would take my chances against those other decks again, but either way, man, what a run. What a run. So, thank you all so much for watching and making it to the end of the video. If you're not doing so yet, follow me right here on my social media channels, and make sure to like this video, and of course subscribe to this channel if you're not yet. If you enjoyed this content so you can see more content, because even if you're not going to watch all of it, your subscription helps me be able to make more content. So that is a very easy thing for you to do, and of course share the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much. We'll have more Cube coming, and make sure to, again, subscribe so you don't miss any Gladiator content, any Cube content, Historic Brawl, Commander, all the great Singleton formats. But I'm Justin Parnell, and we'll see you next time.